Hello, space engineers. Welcome back to another episode of Far From Home. We are currently traveling at about 23 meters a second towards home, which you can see behind me. Today, what we're going to do is look for some more salvage. Try and get this ship combat ready. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, let's go walk around and I will show you what we're doing today. We got gravity. What we're doing today is fixing up the bottom part of the ship here. There are a lot of things that need to happen to this. One of the problems is that these railguns were shooting each other because there was another railgun back here, so that kind of sucked. And there used to be galleon turrets in these places, and these railguns are good at blowing those off too, so none of that really worked out. These decoys, I think this is okay, but it needs to stick out farther, honestly. What happened is this part of the ship got chewed all the heck a lot, and the conveyors that hook all of the welders and everything up run right through there. So that's a pretty it's a pretty terrible design, really. So it'd be great if we had another conveyor run. So maybe that'll be part of what we'll do today. We need to put doors, airlock here around the grinder pit, make it a little more, safe, I guess. I don't know. Finished. It'd be great if we could put another door on here. And all that sounds like way, way more than we're gonna get done. So let's see if we can work on this and get another wreck. I'm gonna commit to trying to do that. Reaver already found it. It's just not going to tell me about it. It's not going to tell me that it found it. That's nice. And he's leaving, so that's awesome. Is this really Reaver's light? I mean, more Reavers. Already. I don't feel like I've really gotten it. Done. And they're coming after me. So we gotta get going. So that we can get away from them. Piercer and a charger. Nice. One of the things I kind of wanted to do was is work on this missile launcher system. And since we're being chased by a target right now, this is probably a pretty good time to do that. I think I'm just going to get rid of this red missile and try and use the H3 missile. Can I print and launch this missile? Let's open those doors. Turn on the welders. Let's see if we can weld this sucker up. It takes forever to weld one of these things. Okay, ready to launch. And it'd be great if I had a camera to look at, because it popped me out of the camera. And now there's a projection in the way, unfortunately. And I don't want to miss this, so we're just going to watch it through the projection. gosh. That was better than I could have possibly imagined. Wow. Well, that really worked really well. I am just super psyched about that. All right. I have been working on getting cargo access. Cargo access. All right. Down here in the engineering bay, the workshop. Because I've been having a hard time doing anything down here without cargo access. So we got a little airlock in here. A little micro airlock. I know it's not pretty because we jammed a door in here, but that's what we did. And we got a conveyor line running from the top all the way down here. So we backed up this conveyor run. So we've got access from here, which apparently I already had cargo access here, and I'm a fool. Another interpretation of that is the ship is just too darn big, and I can't remember any of it. So we made a little progress, and we are going to go back and continue to work on this mess. And we're going to slow down because we got away from the Reavers. And I'd like to be able to catch the ship in the event that, you know, it kind of gets away from me a little bit. And I need so many more ion thrusters. So this whole thing needs to come down more. So we're going to expand this ridge, I think. So I basically need 4 blocks in order to do this decoy magic or whatever I'm going to do here. So I'm going to fuss around with this shape a bit, and when I feel like I've got something resolved here, I'm going to come back and show you what I'm up to, tell you what I'm thinking, get you caught up on what I'm doing. Okay, so I have 2 decoys in front of me, and the way you get decoys to not take direct hits is to put welders next to them, so they need spaces here. So I'm going to add some welders in here, and then I'm going to conveyor them up, and then we are going to turn them on, and they will weld up all the armor on the outside of the decoys. So that's fun. I will weld up all the important little parts here, and I will come back when I'm ready to turn on the welders. Man, Reavers are still like a thing, even with this Reavers Lite version. They're still a thing. And we should be able to turn these guys on, get this stuff welded up. Okay, so those decoys should at least distract all of the small arms fire and hopefully take a hit or two from like a railgun or something. I hope. I gotta get some steel. I'm gonna finish welding this up. And then we're gonna move this a block up. Yeah, we're gonna move that a block up. So we gotta grab this and move it. Okay, so let's grab this whole thing. We'll detach this, right? What'll happen if we detach that? I don't know. Let's see. Oh. So let's go get the tug. Yeah, we definitely have a free floating grid here. Can we just grab the side of this hinge? Is that cool? Really don't want a turret because I just want to move this whole thing up one. Okay, so what we got going on here is that I have detached this rotor turret cannon, this railgun turret, and we have added one more block. We spaced it out another block so that I can put a Gatling gun on either side, and this guy won't be able to shoot it. So we've got weld pads on here, and we are just going to connect them together. Let's do a Reaver check. No Reavers. Okay. That is freaking awesome. So now I have to fix the armor around it. So now we need welders to protect this rotor turret's armor, the armor around this turret. That's what the welders are going to be for. So I need one to poke into this space and one to poke into this space. So let's get the welders out. And I'm going to need some junctions. Since we're putting welders here, I'm going to put heavy armor on here to help. Okay, so I have finished moving this bottom railgun turret out one more. And I have built some extra armor for these welders to work on. I'm going to turn them on. And watch them not work. So that's not good. Okay, so one of them's hooked up and the other one isn't. Okay. enough. This one's not hooked up because it's hooked up to... Okay. So we got that gun fixed. And now we're going to put the rotor turret back on the back here. And it's going to go in the same spot it was in before. Because this guy's high enough now that he won't be able to shoot it. So... So right in here is going to be a welder. And I mean, it's like, should we put another welder right here? That's what we did up there. Oh, that's just supposed to be a welder over there. Okay. So I'm going to put heavy armor in here because I got these welders on here, and I figure it's okay to put it in here because it's going to constantly be getting fixed. So what happens with the heavy armor is that it has all of its damage resistance until you pull some of the metal grids out of it, and the metal grids get damaged somewhat early on. So if you want to keep damage resistance, so like if you're getting a hit with
energy critical
Gatling cannon, for example, you're going to slowly lose your damage resistance and slowly take damage faster, and your armor won't protect you as efficiently. So if you can, have a welder on it. Supposedly, if you never get hit with anything really big, you'll never lose any of your damage resistance. It is going to weld up all that heavy armor there, and we are going to be ready to put another Gatling turret on here. So while that's doing that, let's get this one to do that too. We can put these plates on here and help protect the welders. There we go. Now I'm ready for another turret. So I just have to figure out which turrets have been built. Oh. I haven't died in a minute, so I guess that's good. I mean, not dying in a minute is good, but being reminded of the fact that you haven't died in a while by dying, not good. So can I get near this without getting near enough to get fried? I don't know. Railgun 4. Okay, that's number 4. Alright, so 4's out. See, I think that's 0. So I need number 2. So let's go get number 2. Now these buttons, for whatever reason, don't work anymore, so that's kind of irritating. Time to print up another railgun. A railgun turret. It doesn't have that block on it. Oh man. Well, let's turn the welders off. Let's get the tug. And let's get another railgun on this girl. Do this before either. Let's try again. Yeah, is that kind of cheeky? Well, I don't know. The game doesn't always behave properly for one reason or another. And when you reload it, sometimes it sorts itself out. So, if you're having some kind of problem like this, it might be worth trying. We'll see what happens for me. Yeah, I just needed to reload the darn game. Okay. So let's get back in. Let's put the tug away. So let's make sure that the turret controller is hooked up properly. Get to the turret controller room. Oh, you're off. Let's see, Railgun 2, where are you? 0, 1, 2. Okay. Our Reaver Piercer has shown up, so we need to make it go away for the usual reasons. Please go away. It's about as close as he's going to get, so looks like that worked out. There's a piece of salvage. I can see it. We're going to head towards the one we can see. Oh, that looks interesting. Alright, so right now we are headed on our way to that piece of salvage directly in front of us. You can see it right through here. We're headed there. And on our way there, I'm going to just take care of some stuff around here. One of the things I'm going to do is put in a medical room. One of the things I'm going to do is clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to work on that stuff and show you what I'm done. Getting closer. Yes, we are getting closer. Alright, well, we put in a medical room over here so we can get our energies and oxygens and hydrogens and all of that. And we ground out some of this stuff that was going on here. This I probably need to... Honestly, I probably just need to grind this thing down. Reaper's light is not light enough because I'm still getting attacked too often. Oh my god, guys. could you be more intimidating? I mean, like, for reals? It's not like you're big and mean and right freaking here or anything. No, it's not like that. Now you are getting farther away. Okay. So if they can just get out of 5K before they decide they'd actually prefer to attack me, that would be just great. Is this an asteroid up here? And the asteroid just didn't spawn in? Is that what's going on? This is a asteroid encounter. So interesting, because when I looked at it through the camera before, it didn't show me the asteroid, it just showed me the base part. We've got to be getting really close to this thing. Oh, we're so close. I'm gonna go explore on foot. First, that seems like the right thing to do. Check out this pirate mayday. See if we get shot at. Trying to figure this out a little bit. What is going on here? Oh, is this just the same pirate asteroid base that we already dealt with? It looks a lot like that. Huh. Is it that? That looks... So do we want to do anything with this? I don't even know if we do or not. I mean, maybe there's something in here. I don't. It's just denied. Okay. I don't really care about this. Unless there's like maybe some ore in there or something. So we are going to see if there's some ore in there by hacking those containers. And if there is, we're going to come and get stuff. If there isn't, then we're just going to move on because this is not that great. I've already done like 2 of these, so I just don't need to do another one. I guess it does have some power though. I guess we could come and take the power. It's hooked up to the rest of the base or not? Stone in the launch cargo container. Okay, well, I guess we can refine that. So I got 1 battery here I can drain. Okay, I can drain a battery. There's some ammunition and stuff here, isn't there? I just don't know what I want to do about this. There's a little bit of power here that, honestly, there's hydrogen here. That's what's here that I care about. So what's the fastest way to deal with that? Turn the AI off, fly over here, and shoot out those turrets that are going to get me. That's what I need to do. Okay, let's see if we can pick off this interior turret. It's still there. Got it that time. So let's check that out. Am I going to be able to get the speedman on this? Definitely going to be able to get the speedman on it. Yeah, this is worth, it's worth it to get the, it's worth it to get the hydrogen, I guess. So, I've decided to go over to the asteroid base and drain it of its hydrogen and power, at least. And I need to be able to connect up to it. So I don't have any convenient connectors anymore. So I'm going to try and make one, at least temporarily, right here. So I'm just going to put a bunch of tubes out here. Try and get some clearance. Connector on the end. Hopefully that's going to be all we need. Doesn't have all the same guns all over it that the original one did, so that's kind of different. I wonder why that is. Some of them are just better defended than others. I don't know. So weird. Oh, that's not my connector, so I can't do that. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, right. Which lock? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we shut that up, didn't we? See if we've hacked these things yet. Actually, let's get the battery charger. Well, I guess that's kind of a problem with this, isn't it? That direction. Will it go that direction and not come after me? That'd be nice. That container is not hooked up to anything, is it? It's a decoy, huh? Nice. It's a tool. It's the one with the special stuff in it. Doesn't seem to be hooked up to anything. This must... It's like gravity comes on and off, huh? Yeah, okay. Great if I had a grinding pod, so I could take my tug in here and just grind all this stuff out of here. But I don't want to do that. I just want to get the high value stuff, so nickel, cobalt, gold, platinum, those sorts of things. Okay, so let's get the oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, it's in there. Huh?
Inventory full.
Probably because it was using my ice to make stuff. Yeah, that's probably what it was doing. So, this pirate asteroid base is pretty much drained of everything that I care about. There's still a little bit going on here, so we're still getting energy out of this battery, and we're still draining energy out of this battery, and we're just waiting now. So while I don't really care about a lot of the stuff here, I'm gonna grind it up so that I have something to do while I wait. So I'm gonna get on that, and I'll come back when it is time for us to leave. Unless, of course, something horrible happens. Okay. We got our battery pack hooked back up here. The donut's now using that. Okay. Alright, so we have stripped this thing clean, and we are going to head on home again, and hopefully we will find something more interesting. Okay, so we are leaving that asteroid behind, stripped of all resources, and we are looking for something else, some other salvage to show up in front of us. And while we do that, we are going to work on the ship a little bit. So, unless I'm doing something interesting, you're not going to get to see that. Hopefully, what you'll see next is me coming up to another wreck. Space Pirate Salvage Station. I don't know that I've gone to one of those. making sure they go away. I got a job or two for the handy-dandy welding arm to do. Oh, these guys. These guys. I don't think I'm going to show you guys all this, but I'll just give you a couple of highlights. We're getting back to our roots with all this drone activity going on here. Having to deal with all them. Oh, look, that's nice. My guns left the part with the reactor for me. Yay! There you go, we're using the slow grinder. Definitely got the uraniums. Oh, Reavers. I can't even tell what part of the ship I'm on. I gotta get out of here. There's a decoy. So let's see if we can convince them to leave by shooting them with another one of these, I wish I had a better camera view, but I haven't gotten around to that part yet. So we're gonna fire this thing. They're just plain chasing that one. Looks like it had an impact too. It's coming back here? What's happening? Okay. Let's try it again. This is pretty exciting. First time we had impact in that. First time we were chased. That seemed to fix things. Yeah, it takes a minute to get back there. Oh, it's going right at it. Oh, it got taken out maybe? Was that an impact? That launcher's kind of fun, I gotta admit. Again. That'd probably be better if I had a couple of them. So is it just far enough away that it doesn't want to show me the special effects anymore? Is that what's happening? Now the Reaper's shooting at it. Okay, so now it's in range. It's tearing it to pieces. Wait, did they change? Have they changed their tune? They almost look like they just gave the heck up. Oh, they forgot about me when I got out of my control seat for some reason, and then decided that they found me. So I'm gonna send this at them. It's closer to you than I am. A lot closer. Sure you don't want to turn around and go after it? Terrifying noise. Well, what we're gonna do right now, what I'm gonna do is get back to welding. I'm just gonna give up on going after that space pirate station. Yeah, it's like I got out of the control seat and they forgot about me. It's just nuts that even with the welding arm, it takes a long time to weld a lot of this stuff up. Yes. This is Reaper's leg, guys. This is a lot less spawns than would happen otherwise, and it is still like it's still enough to be really kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, I'm running away from them, and now I'm running away from them, breaking the speed limit. That's kind of cool. Is he gonna forget about me now that I got out of the control seat? It just decided that I didn't need to be damped to the ship anymore. Okay, that's pretty inconvenient. Okay, so let's see what happens. Did it hit the Reaver? It's like the Reaver blew it up. Oh, wow. The Reaver didn't blow it up. What the heck is going on? Get rid of it. I am not seeing that thing. I think it is actually gone now. So we can stop and turn the darn magnet off. "289 kilometers, here we come." It's like I can't do the outro without one of these guys coming to say hello. Still don't have a charged up jump drive even, so like... Hello space engineers, and welcome to the outro, where we go over the statistics for the episode. Okay. Welcome to the outro. This episode we got 3 Space Pirate salvage drones. We also got 1 asteroid base. We traveled positive kilometers towards home this time, so doing great there. 731 kilometers towards home. We've traveled a total of 6,691, and we got 19,000 left to go. So this episode, we manufactured 1 more railgun turret. We shot 28 rounds, and we got 5 more boxes of Gatling ammo than we had before. So things are looking up. Because we have plenty of uranium and we can always make more sabots. So, thank you for joining me for this episode of Far From Home. I hope that it found you well, and I hope you can join me again next time, where we will hopefully not get into any trouble with the Reavers, and pick up a wreck or 2, and maybe work on the ship some more. So, hopefully, I can see you then.